axes.
Remember, don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
Actually, that entirely depends.
He's not streaming Ark tonight. He's streaming something called The Escapist.
I don't have a gun.
I thought that was weird.
Remember, don't bring a sword to a gunfight.
Wait, what the hell? Actually, okay, they advertise.
I know, I was like, why?
Ad blocker.
I mean ad blocker?
It's kind of neat because
I don't have ads.
Leatherface and an alien.
Oh, it's not an ad.
It's the
I
Mortal
heard us
Kombat.
talking.
Mortal Kombat XL.
Yeah.
So they basically turn Baraka into a xenomorph. Got it. That's essentially what that is, because like they did the xenomorph, and then these blades came out of its arms, and I'm like, that's not right.
Are we ready here?
Hi, Bold. There, I put in chat too, because we won't hear that till like another 30 seconds. But yes, I'm good.
All right, here we go. Starting up the podcast. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it said 3, 2, 1, go.
Have you never listened to it?
No, I don't ever listen to it. Hi, guys, and welcome to the Infinite Respawn podcast. I'm Chicken.
I'm sorry, I'm usually waiting for Oak Tree. I'm Griff.
I'm Baka.
As you can see or hear, if you're listening to the audio, Oak's not with us today. He is regrettably a bit busy at the moment, so he will not be able to join us. He will be streaming tonight, though, The Escapist on PS4, so be there for his stream, 9 o'clock Eastern. That's right, it is 9 o'clock Eastern, isn't it?
Yes. He
Okay,
starts at
so-
8.
Yeah, 8 for
Okay.
us, 9 o'clock Eastern. Yep, on our Twitch channel here, so he'll be around tonight, but not right now, unfortunately.
Yes, so.
He's very sad and said to tell everybody hello. So, Oak says hello, guys.
Hello, guys.
I like that, like, the first few minutes of our podcast every week is now, like, just the ladies show up. It's like ladies' night or something for a few minutes.
I can't help if all the ladies like to come to the channel.
Because
I mean,
of you,
yeah.
is that why?
I'm
No,
not.
because of this, I'm sorry.
Hey, they're always there during the week too, and you're only there sometimes. So I
Oh,
gotta go with the
okay.
It's
consistent
because they're
thing.
hoping for a surprise visit.
It's not like they get to see you anyway. Oh.
The competition is real.
Oh.
Wow.
They're just hoping one of these days I just like roll you out of the way in the front of the camera and go, look, ladies, the beard.
And then the viewer count drops to 0.
It's alright. Scared everyone away. I ruined everything.
You guys. See, now I won't put everybody on the spot and be like, all right, ladies, why are you really here? We'll just let you guys go with your fantasy worlds. It's okay.
That's fine. I like to live in my own fantasy world. That's why I play video games, right, guys? That's why we all play video games.
I
all
said she's here for me, so screw you.
You're with me, so I still get 50% of that.
50% of that vote counts for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfair.
So I think I'm all good. Hey, 50% of something is still something. It's better than 50% of nothing.
Touche. So, what's everybody been playing this week?
Destroying Battlefront all week.
Yeah.
Or getting destroyed, same thing.
Either or. Usually in the ship battles we were destroying.
Yes. But, on ground fights we were, getting destroyed, but destroying back. So, I don't know, 50-50?
50-50? Did
Yeah.
you like it? Were you were enjoying it? I know you were renting it. Would you purchase?
No.
Both of you were renting, right?
No.
I would
yeah, we're
not
both-
purchase it.
Okay.
There's
Wow.
not enough that keep me interested in it. Some of the maps and game modes are way too one-sided for either the Empire or so. Spawning points are kind of ridiculous. I had several points to where it's like, oh look, I'm spawned back up, and there's like 12 stormtroopers around me. I'm dead again.
Yep. I mean,
It's like,
there
hey
just
guys,
wasn't enough
what's up? Oh,
content.
shit.
So it's not. Is it because they're spawn camping, or because it spawns you so randomly that sometimes you're just in a nest of people?
Yeah, sometimes it'll spawn you randomly into a nest of people.
Okay.
It's because it's based on where you are in the map. If the other team is pushing up and they're pushing up farther than where your objective is, it'll spawn you on that objective line. And since they're already pushing past it, they're already there on your objective line.
You're like, oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times you just spawn up and die. It's like, yeah, spawn up, boom, boom, boom. All right, let's try that again. Spawn up. All right, let's do
Live
this.
for a minute.
Dude, I just got back up. You couldn't let me get one shot. No.
Yep. Sometimes
Damn it.
sometimes it's pretty awful, but it's hit or miss with that.
Okay. So I just wanted to know because it seemed like you guys were having a good time with it, but I heard you at some point during the week say that you still weren't interested in purchasing. I just thought maybe we should know why.
The main reason, the number one reason, not enough content. Like
Not enough
Yeah,
$60 for that.
For $60, there's only like 4 maps you can play on, and all the game modes pretty much. So it doesn't like change up the scenery or anything like that. They don't have a variety like the old Battlefronts. There were several different maps that you can go on and play. Some of them were better than others, but it was still a change of pace and scenery if you got tired of certain maps and locations.
Right.
That's when it's basically the same for over and over and over.
Man, it got a little boring after a while. Like I said, when I first started playing, the first couple of days were all like, "Yay, this is lots of fun," and then eventually it just became another shooter.
Okay. So it just kind of got old real quick.
Yeah, my favorite game mode so far has to be the heroes versus villains. I mean, the chances of you playing a hero is pretty high in that one. So,
Are you only like, is that only like heroes and villains, or do you still have to spawn in?
it's 6v6, 3 heroes and 3 villains, and then 3 regular soldiers, and you have a chance of spawning in as one of the 3 heroes or villains, depending on which side you're on, which is really fun. I got to play every hero at least once: Luke, Vader.
Who was your favorite?
Appletine.
Appletini.
No, it has to be it has to be close between. I really like. I don't know. I think I like all of them. Vader and Luke are really fun with lightsabers. I mean, as Luke, I just ran over Palpatine. He flew back into his team. I killed him. I killed Red. I killed like 3 other people. I was just going bananas as Luke, and then I got away. It was really fun. Vader's really fun too. He's kind of slow, but I mean, it's Vader.
Vader's not known for his speed.
Yeah, he's really powerful.
Not the most agile.
And getting your neck
Not anymore,
choked out, getting killed. Jazz hands. There's a little electricity. And
Palpatine.
Yeah.
Al Pacino.
And then Leia's really fun too. And then Han and Boba Fett, of course.
Powered bastards with their guns.
Han is so damn good. You fucking power up his things, you're just like pew 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 pew, and people just fall like cans in a row.
Cans in a row.
Mm-hmm. It's like
okay,
and they just fall. So.
Micah, who was your favorite?
I didn't get to play with very many heroes actually.
Oh, that's tragic.
I got to play with Han for a little bit, which I did pretty good with him. First time I played with Luke, I went going into a base and thought that I could like jump over to get across somewhere and didn't quite make it, so I fell to my death. So
Very
I didn't
nice.
play with him very long. I don't think I ever got to play with Leia. I did play with Darth Vader a little bit. I didn't get to play with Boba Fett, sadly though, and that was one of the ones I wanted to really play.
You got to play as the Millennium Falcon though.
And Slave One and Rex shit.
Oh yeah, how was the aerial battles and all of that?
Ooh,
I love those.
Definitely a highlight in that game. They were really well done.
So it sounds like to me this game could have been really something special and spectacular, except for they decided they wanted too much money for it.
Well, they just didn't
Essentially,
want to put enough stuff into it. Like, if they would have, like, packed it full of content and then released more extra stuff, I would have been like, buy that shit now and we will play it.
If it was up on, like, the level of maps and, like, even just, like, the offline single-player conquest mode like the old Battlefronts had, if it had some of that in it, and just, like, more content overall, it would have been a fantastic game. But the fact they basically went, here's essentially the demo that we let you play before with maybe a little bit extra, and then we're going to charge you like another $50 down the road to give you the rest of your fucking game because, you know, EA likes to,
roll.
yeah, EA likes to take things out of your pocket.
And who knows if that's even the only DLC they'll come out with that costs $50.
It's very Call of Duty-esque, I guess, in their model for that. Because Call of Duty's map packs are usually relatively expensive, and that's all the DLC is map packs.
Yep, but
granted,
Call of Duty has more content still, though, in comparison.
I guess true. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess they knew because of the name it was going to sell regardless, and it is obviously fun.
Yep.
So I guess maybe they were
Yeah,
hoping...
they were like, "Hey guys, the movie's coming out. Star Wars. Look, Star Wars. You want it? Give us $60. Oh wait, we forgot to tell you. To get the rest of your game, you're going to have to give us another $50."
It reminds me of that insurance commercial where the old guy's got the dollar on the fishing line. He's like, "I got you a dollar." And, you know, the lady
Here's your
reaches for
dollar.
it. It feels like that where they're
Oh,
like,
oh
"We
my
got
God.
content." You're like, "Oh yay!" Then they take it
Yay.
away. They're like, "Yeah, but it's behind a paywall." Oh, but you can still get it. We got it. It's paywall. Well, that sucks that it wasn't. I guess that it wasn't more expansive out of the gate. But
Yeah.
I'm glad that you guys had fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I ain't gonna deny that. It's a really fun game. I totally recommend you renting it, giving it a few goes. If you like it, then go ahead and buy it.
Be like, all right, cool, I'm done.
All right, I'm done here. Thanks. Bye. Well, I mean, unless you really like it, maybe it'll really like just blow you away, and you'll want to spend the bajillion dollars on it to get all of the content and all that stuff. I mean, that's always possible, right?
Yeah,
I'm sure
it's
that's what
possible.
EA's like planning on. That's the whole.
I mean, there are a few other
idea.
games with very similar pay models that people continuously pay
Constantly,
for.
yeah.
You mean like
Every
Destiny?
year.
Are
I
you
didn't-
talking about Destiny? I feel
Hey,
like
hey,
you are.
hey, Baka, pay attention now. Hey, stay focused.
Bacchus already told us that he zones out every time we say Destiny.
That's why I'm trying to keep his attention. Pay attention now.
Oh my god. There is some Destiny news if you wanted to go ahead and talk about that, since you kind of sort of laterally went ahead and brought that up.
Oh.
Bacchus like, sure, I can go sit down or not pay attention for a few minutes. You're already sitting down. I don't know where that thought came from.
Alright, let's see.
Could be squatting, Griff. Could be squatting.
Well, their
Gotta-
next
gotta get
event
healthy.
is a Valentine's event.
Yeah,
Wait,
everybody, like after Christmas, Destiny or Bungie kind of went quiet on everything. Everybody's like, okay, when they break their silence, we'll hear about all the really cool stuff they've got planned for the year and this, that, and the other. So they finally broke their silence this week and talked about what they have planned next. It's a Valentine's Day event. Well, I guess it's going to be a Valentine's week event, because the events are weeks long. So, or well, sometimes more, I think. I think Sparrow Racing was around for a little while.
Wait,
but-
wait. So they do a Valentine's. Okay, if they only did it on one day, essentially they're either going to make a lot of people single, or it's like really like playing your game. Well, this is an event only on Valentine's Day, so you got to blow off your significant other in order to play this event. Guess who's not getting laid that night?
Everybody. Well, I don't know. Are there that many Destiny fanatics?
Well, apparently the player base is waning a bit because it is feeling repetitive, and we were supposed to get, well, we as the gaming community, we're supposed to get Destiny 2 theoretically this September. That's also been pushed back. So right now everybody's like, what's going on with Destiny? What's the plan? What should we expect? Because usually Bungie's pretty upfront, and they're like, you know, here's what we're gonna do, here's the kind of timeline that we're looking at. Now they're like, we're gonna do some really cool stuff, and we'll tell you about it soon. Just keep waiting. It'll be after the Valentine's Day event before we hear anything further. The announcement stuff that they have made, it seems like, according to Kotaku, who apparently has the inside line on just about fucking everything these days.
At this point, I think they actually have people inside every business there is on the planet.
Somehow it doesn't surprise me. But according to them, within Bungie itself, half the staff doesn't even know what's going on anymore. Like, half the staff are in the dark. Things, when it got pushed back, there were employees that had no idea that announcement was like about to be made. They had not been told beforehand. So it's like, surprise, guess what? We're doing this. They it seems like they kind of want to do maybe some DLC stuff, because they're pushing it back, but at the same time, that DLC would be coming from their live team, which is a relatively small group, and they're already pretty stressed out to the max. So Destiny's future is kind of looking like it's a little up in the air at the moment, because nobody really knows anything, including most of Bungie.
Yeah, that's really, really bad management. I mean, your main live staff is like, what, 20 people, and they have no idea what's going on with the game? Like, what? There's a
Sometimes
second
they don't
game?
know there's a second game. They know that. But sometimes it seems like they're just being kept in the dark. Like, one of the guys that's in charge of a lot of the PvP stuff in December had defended the fact that the algorithms for the PvP matchmaking had not been changed, when in fact they had. He just didn't find out about it until recently and had to apologize and basically be like, yeah, they were changed, but nobody told me. So the guy that you've got defending your shit just got hung out to dry because you didn't bother to send him that memo.
That is awful. Like, that is straight up awful. It's like not
really
even filling
wanted- I
in your
mean,
people.
Even
like,
though
well,
I'm
you know,
not.
we just kind of decided, we didn't want to waste the time to let him know anything, and just, we just kind of figured he'd figure it out on his own.
We figured figure it out. I'm not the biggest, obviously I'm not the biggest Destiny fan, but I really wanted Bungie to be able to do well for themselves. Because Bungie as a company, not so bad. Activision, who is probably controlling a lot of this shit-tacular stuff that's happening, yeah, they're pretty awful, but Bungie, I kind of wanted to be able to go out there and be successful with this, and I just feel like they're not going to be able to at this point. Like, the community is really upset with them, and the fact that they're not being forthcoming with information, and they're kind of like just dicking around is what it seems like. And so it seems like overall they're making some really big mistakes that may hinder that 10-year lifespan that they want Destiny to have.
Yeah. At this point, I don't think it'll last 10 years. I mean, this is year 2. No, this is year 3, right?
No, this is year 2.
This is year 2?
Yep.
Okay. We're having this many kind of like issues in year 2 with this kind of game where they're expecting to just kind of keep chugging along. If it falls off the rails, I don't think they're going to be able to get it back on.
It got staticky for me. Did it get staticky for you?
No,
Yeah.
it's you for me.
It's why does this happen every week?
I don't know. I haven't had any static from anybody but you.
Fine.
What about you, Baka?
You're both staticky to me.
Then just let's all hang up and restart the call. Dear Jesus.
You start the call then. Be right back, folks. Let me hang up this.
Okay, and then I will add Baka.
1 second. Oh, you can't see me, folks, but you can hear me.
Why can't they see you?
Because I took it off the podcast so that it didn't like look all real fucky. Oh, seriously, you two need to stop switching spots. 1 second, folks. Let me move those two to different spots.
Does it sound better?
But I want to be pretty.
Griff can be Oak for a second.
I don't want to be Oak.
Baka can
Baka. Everybody likes him better.
Baka can be Baka, and Griff can be Griff.
Yay. There we go. Sorry about that, especially audio people. Audio people, after we get back from PAX, I have a few things that I'm going to try out to see if I can make it sound better for you guys. So hopefully that'll
There we go.
help out a little bit.
All right. Let's see. What we were talking about Destiny, right? I don't think there's much more to talk about with that.
Yeah, we can kind of move on. If you're interested, there's a whole gigantic I don't want to call it an article because it's more like a kind of an opinion / fact piece. It's
An opinion piece?
I don't know. Well, it's got a lot of fact in it too, but it's basically about the current state of Destiny. If you're interested, it's over on Kotaku. It's like the malaise of Destiny 2016 or something like that. It shouldn't be too hard to find. Kotaku has most of their stuff right up there at the front. So if you're interested, you can go and check it out there and see everything that's going on with that for your reading pleasure.
Well, to 180 the conversation. Some of the fucking I don't know if you guys have heard about Black Desert Online, but
yeah, I think Ollie mentioned it to us the other day, and I was like, "What's that? I've never heard of it." And I meant to look it up and didn't, but then I was sad that I didn't when I saw it today.
Okay, so they, as Ollie has let us know, thank you, Ollie. They've released their character creation for people to play with for free. Now, some of the motherfucking people, pardon my French, have created with this damn thing is nightmare inducing. I will link it for you guys so that you can.
They actually are having a contest to see who can make the ugliest.
It is bringing the ugly people out from the woodwork. Like, oh my goodness.
It's not ugly people, it's ugly characters that they've made. Don't be mean.
They look like ugly people. Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, the character creator, by the way, which you can download for free from their site, is 7 gigs to download a character creator.
Yeah, but I mean, looking at what you can do with
I
it, just with
know.
these pictures,
You
it's
can move
completely
like every
understandable.
part. You can change every part of the body, like every single part. You can pose them. It's crazy how in depth it is. And the game's not even out. The game is looking at going into its second beta test in the near future. So for the game that the creator pack comes from, it's not even, yeah, it's not even out yet. Which, by the way, the game looks kind of cool if you're into RPGs, but it is a Korean RPG, which means it's gonna have a lot of grind in it.
Got to get that grind on.
Yeah, so something that maybe Bodus would enjoy, our web admin. He is into the kind of more grindy side of gaming every now and then.
Ooh, some of these characters are just
Crazy good? I know, right?
Yeah,
good. We have different opinions of good.
Okay, well some of the ones in the ugly contest are definitely, there are definitely some contenders for the winner. I don't know though, they're not, I wouldn't say from what I saw of those, I wouldn't say they're any worse than the NBA 2K, was it 2K16 that did the face mapping that turned out just horrible?
Or was it 2K15? Whoa. Maybe it was 216?
It was one of the NBAs. It's whichever one did the face mapping, and they turned out freaking nightmares.
Yeah.
And this one's, I don't know, a more colorful nightmare. There's like a couple of them that are complete neon. It's great. I'm very tempted to go pick up the character creator, but I know, especially right now, I do not have time to play with it.
you would be stuck on it like all day, and
I know.
like, hey, Griff, we need to discuss this and this. Okay, I'm just doing final touches on this character.
Haven't you been working on that one for like 3 days now? Yes, but I'm almost done. Have you slept? No, I didn't even go to work. That's probably how that would go.
Probably.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, it is
Yeah.
what it is.
The game looks pretty cool, though. I mean, we'll just have to wait till see when it comes out, for sure.
It looks like World of Warcraft with like Final Fantasy graphics. It's been very pretty up, but that's a lot of the, like, you were trying out a Korean MMO last night. Chicken. They do really gorgeous games.
Woo, that game is so pretty. I really, really, really like it. The combat system, I highly recommend giving it a try. Blade and Soul.
Blade and Soul.
Yes. 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 Oh my goodness. Give it a try. The combat system just blows my mind. Like, I've never had a game where it's like it has fighting mechanics in an MMO. It's very interesting. You know,
Isn't it like a Kung Fu MMO or something?
yeah, I mean, you sweep the leg, then you get on top of them and like ground and pound. It's wild. You got to combo all of your abilities. It's really, really, really fun. Totally recommend checking it out. Maybe watch a stream. Maybe I'll stream it. But yes, it's a really fun game so far.
So far.
So far.
Do you have expectations that will change?
We'll have to see how dungeons are. PvP is played on one-on-one. The PvP system. All right.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to talk about that.
Let me tell you about the PvP system. First of all, there's battleground or battle arenas where you queue up. It's a one-on-one, and then you fight. Whoever gets killed wins, or at the end of the battle, whoever does the most damage wins. Now, the world PvP is the most interesting that I've seen in the game so far. Basically, you choose a faction, and then that faction gives you their clothes. And you put the clothes on, and then you're tagged for PvP. Now I was like, oh, I don't want to put this on. I'll just walk around. And then I was about to go out into the main area. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put the clothes on. Put the clothes on. As soon as I did, one of the people right behind me in town started attacking me. I was like, what? So I get into a brawl with this person. I get one of my people come over and finish her off after she killed me because I did not know what was going on. Then I go out into the main part of the city and I fucking pick a fight with a level 10. I'm like level 4. I was like, oops, and I run away. And I run across the bridge and I see this guy standing over this other guy who he just killed. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go fight him. He turns out he was a level 10 too.
So you got a little ambitious.
He killed me and then I had to raise the white flag.
I'm like, I give up. I can't do this.
No, I can't do it yet. But otherwise, it's really, really fun because as long as you wear your outfit, you could just beat the shit out of everybody else who is the opposing faction. And there's it seems like there's a lot of respect in the game too. Like if someone's fighting someone, everybody else just kind of like stays out of it. It's like fighting. It's brawl. They just let you go one-on-one. And then if you lose, then the other people will jump in. They just wait till your fight's over.
Those people probably laugh at you too.
Yes.
Ah, you idiot.
It's really, really, really fun. I'll probably be playing it after I check some Arc afterwards.
Oh my god, Arc.
I
Arc's
gotta
getting,
start
by the
downloading
way.
that on my laptop.
Oh, Arc. Yeah,
Yep.
so we can check on everything while we're packs.
Yeah.
Arc's getting split screen, like local and online split screen for the